So hi there everyone, welcome back to another episode of my Svoboski Workers and Resources Soviet Republic series. My name's Leon, I'm the one looking after you. Now, at the very start of this, one of the things I'm going to say thank you to a comment on a recent episode advising me that there were some improvements on the beta version of the game, which we have now changed to, which will eventually give us access to the nuclear parts of the system. What's that? What's again the different nuclear reactors? We're on the moment using coal. We can move eventually to nuclear, and it will create a lot more power. But we've got to complete a lot of other bits and pieces first. So we need to generate some money and also get into that chemical side of things. But since the last episode, just been doing some kind of bits of improvements. Making sure things are working better. Overall. And yep, our town's going bad. Money's going up, which is good. So yeah. But today we're going to spend some money with the aim of making more money. And that means we're going to be getting some more oil production up and running. So let's cue the intro and let's do some more building. So one of the things I said in a recent episode is I wanted to start moving some of the population over to this kind of area, just to the little kind of near the main town. And right here on this peninsula here is oil. So what I want to start doing is getting some of that oil across to the main part and up in outputs. Actually, before we do that, I want to make sure we want to get the input set up. So we've got this here, and I want to get pipes through. How much is in there? That's empty at the moment. Right. I'm going to hit pause a second. I'm going to demolish that. The reason why I want to move it across a bit. Let's just remove that bit of pipe. And the thing is with this now as well is it will automatically put pipes in some places. Actually, forget that. I don't want to do that pipe yet. I want to move it completely. Back on pause a second. Right, pipe. So I want it to come out, and down, and round. Now what I want to do is bring a pipe out of here. Come on, let's see, hopefully we can get this done in one go. Take that out. There we go. Right. Let's get that in place. So this is, of course, is our usual system. This then is the arrival system, which would then ship oil straight in. I'm now wanting to would I be able to get... If I moved all those paths... No, we've got it connected. If it doesn't, if we need more storage space, we've got an option there. Right, back over here. Right, we want oil. So I want to get this over to the right. So there's the kind of main edge. So I want one. Right, this one's coming over here because there's definitely there's oil into this water. 2. 3. This will automatically hook a pipe up there. Now we might have to alter some of these pipes to get the roads and everything sorted out, but I'm not overly worried about that at the moment. Right, that's that. How far? I get one there. Another one there. Yeah, one about there. That one will go there with a hookup. Actually, I want to make sure I've got an output going the right way. There. Right. We'll need... This can go there. So the idea is then we've got these ones there. Now I will probably put another more into this bit here to feed into this. But we might even keep that for other projects. Right, want to line down like that. We'll go for that one. 2, 3. Across. Nope. 2, 3. Like that. 1, 2, 3. There. Right, that gets that line. Oh no, 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 want that. So we're going to come across kind of straight. Right, so that gives us a split. And then what I want to do is curve onto this one. Like so. Definitely one thing I've noticed, I mean, I did a little bit of testing with the beta to see if it was doing what I wanted it to do. And it seems to be working. It does seem to be a lot better than the previous version. Right, you there, you there. Right. So that, so now one thing we need to do is get some power over here. Now this is where I'm going to have to do quite a bit of work. So I'm going to pause this, because one of the things they've updated is they've given more wires, and the problem is you can't connect wires of different types, and of the high voltage wires they're all classed now as different types, but what they do is they all give different megawatts of power. So I'm going to connect it out of there. Well, I'm going to put a high voltage switch in there. Actually, we may as well do this bit while we're here. Actually, we can do curved roads now. That's good. I'm glad they've sorted that bit out, because that was frustrating. So we're going to go back and remove all of these wires. And that's the wrong ones. It's that ones. We have to go back to there. I'm going to go with these really heavy duty things. Right, I've got to do the same this side. Try and come down a bit. So there, and then across. Cool. Right, let's rebuild that. Right. So we're only $500,000 down. The train's going to be the expensive bit. We're going to need... I am going to put a switch in. Mainly for future purposes. There. And then when you want a transformer, which can go there. Right, change to medium voltage. I'll put one there and one there. Come across like that. Right, they're up and running. As I said, I've still got to do tidying up on all of this. Put some roads in. You're gaining oil. You're gaining oil. And that's the bit. Right, so what we need now, let's get rid of that. Quick trip here. You can see all the extra little bits and pieces of details they've added since the last update. I'm going to take one of them. And now the oil refinery only holds 450, which is basically 8 of these. So we'll just do it that way. Right, new stop. There. To there. So there's the existing one coming in. Now, to give you some sort of context, 140, 103, hardly any oil. I mean, it is getting oil, it's just basically using it as soon as it gets it. Our population has taken a bit of a dip, and I think that's just because of the update. Actually, I want to while we just wait for those trains to want to make sure one thing. Are you working? Not so many workers. Bring you in. You're full. You're full. Yeah, buildings are all full. You're making enough coal to keep this thing running. Just not getting enough workers there. One of the things I'm thinking of is when I do all of this, is actually I'll move the iron production over here. Right, you've got 42, 60, so there's 100 already waiting. Now he only loaded up with 256 tons. Right, you're now there. Right, let's hit the fast forward. So money wise, we've spent $1 million. So that's not too bad. More money coming in. As I said, all these productions are making money. Another question I got asked recently, what was the purpose of all the trees I keep putting in? I assume that's what it is. Well, basically it's gives the tree cutter something to cut down. I'm leaving some of the city area clear, but I'm just trying to make sure that the tree cutters have got enough in this areas to turn into logs for the different businesses that we have. It also hides some of the bits. Oh, I'm going to do some more signals here. There. Nope, new car available. Nope, one there as well. Right, let's go and have a look and see if our oil train is coming. So he's not there. He's not moved yet, don't think. I'm just going to get rid of that. How are you doing? How are you doing? Nearly. Don't think any of these are holding oil. As I said, I will do all of the roads and this bit and everything over here, because we're going to get roads and that set up, and we've got to get some people living over here, because we're going to need to make sure there's fire service protect all of this. In one of my own saves, I was doing a test with oil, and I forgot to put the fire station in and basically lost the whole lot. Oh, you're coming back already. Oh, you're refueling there. How much you got sitting waiting? 116, 103. Here he comes. So again, bringing over 480 tons of oil. Right, hang on a minute. Play. Right, come on, you should clear. There you go. I'm going to take out one of those. You're green. Just because, well, I was confused when I did the other one. Right, let's hit that. I knew he was going to stop there because he needed to fuel up. So you can see the build-up of these. Not going up very quickly. Boom. So that oil that we've just delivered is now ramped up production. So that really does help. Actually, one other thing I really like with this update is this thing here. So you can see types of thing. So these are our different oil trains. It looks like they're going to, ships and helicopters in eventually. As a moment, well, airplanes and helicopters. There is ships. We just haven't got to that stage yet. Need a lot more money before we get to that. But as I said, the idea with this is it's going to make more money. Now these tanks are now, I mean, there's about half a train worth there already. And the idea is once it starts getting a bit more common this run, because it should, see he's nearly filled up again. Once it gets a bit more common, once I get the next these fill up this area with oil and get it into this train, this will then be providing a lot more, and we'll be able to up the amount of trains, which will then up the amount of trains that are exporting as well, and that will then up the amount of money coming in quickly. But as I said, then we've got to get this bit sorted out, because we might need to redo this bit a little bit, like move the platform up a bit, because I need to be able to have a branch line off for passenger trains. So I'm going to look into all of that as well. But as I said, I want to fill all of this, because I mean the oil, right, it's all the way down here. So I reckon we could probably easily get another 6 mines there to feed into this system, to feed into there. But it's just going to take a bit of setting up. But that's, as I say, that's my mission to do. I'll do that offline, get it all hooked up. So the next time I want to do is we starting to put in some housing down here. Well, actually, probably here to start with. Hang on, let's have a look at the map. So this is the new option, uranium ore. There's a few around the map. We're not looking at that yet. We're doing the oil. There's more over to the side. Nothing iron in front of us. No coal. So yeah, we're going to start putting some cities here. We'll start putting some buildings there with a passenger hub. Take people over to this areas as well. And the same as our town will grow and develop. But again, that oil's already been burnt through, and that train's already left with the next run. And there comes the next lot of oil. So as I said, the difference now with the money we can make, 157 and 48, should start seeing this money going up a lot quicker than what it has been. And technically we're only actually 4 years into the build. So got to be fairly happy with the way our city is developing and the money that's coming in. They're going to turn this into, what, 50,000 profit each time. I mean, you should have quite a bit of fuel now being stored up. The bitumen we've got to start exporting as well. I'm happy with the way that's going. But I said that's the plan at the moment. So I'm going to play it forward a bit more. As I said, I'm going to get this bit set up, ready for the next lot of production, which is in we'll be putting in this town here. So I've got to make some alterations to this, slight alterations to this rail line as well. But again, I want to thank the people who made the suggestions. I said it really is appreciated because it helps the city grow and develop. And if you've got any ideas, please don't be afraid to leave them in the comments. I do appreciate all the feedback as well. But we're going to leave it there for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, or if you haven't already done so, leave your comments below. But until the next episode, bye-bye for now.